I'm Justin from CanadaWhips.com. This is going to be a tutorial on the reverse Cattleman's crack. The reverse Cattleman's crack looks like this. The reverse Cattleman's crack is called the reverse Cattleman's crack because it is just a reversal on the Cattleman's crack. To show you, the Cattleman's crack looks like this, and the reverse Cattleman's crack looks like this. It's the same as the Cattleman's crack, except instead of doing it forward, I'm doing it backwards. To start, we're going to have the whip in front of us with the handle pointed towards the ground. Your arm is going to go out at 90 degrees backwards, and it may help you to turn your chest and open it, which will give you a little bit more flexibility in your shoulder here. And your elbow is going to bend at 90 degrees as well. So together, it's out at 90, and turning to open, and then bending at 90 to get the same angle that we had in front for the Cattleman's crack. I want to make sure that my whip handle is pointed up towards the sky, maybe at 11 o'clock if I'm right-handed, or at 1 o'clock if I'm left-handed. I don't want the whip handle to be too far this way because it's going to make it very difficult to crack. And I don't want the whip to be pointed out this way because it'll also make it very difficult to get the crack. So your first step, whip's pointed down, whip's in front of you, arm goes out and up. It's almost like you're doing a bicep flex. Your second step is to wait. You want the whip thong to travel up, over, and in front of you. Here. So I'm going out and up, and I'm waiting a long time for the thong to go over the whip and then out in front of me. I want to be able to see it when I'm looking forward before I go for the crack. Step 3 is to bring the whip back down. To do this, we're going to point our wrist out backwards. So, like this. We're going to straighten our arm as we do that. So, we're here, I'm pointing my wrist out and straightening my arm, and then I'm sweeping my whole arm down and through. So, up, point, sweep. All together, do steps 1, 2, and 3. You're bringing it up, waiting, out, pointing, and swinging. Up, wait, out, point, swing. And the crack looks like this. Common problems that people have with the reverse Cattleman's crack, they don't open their chest enough, and so when they bring up their arm, they're not actually bringing it out and back. Instead, they'll bring it out to the side this way. It's going to make it very difficult to get the crack because not only are you bending the plane, meaning the whip isn't following this train track, instead you're bringing it kind of out. That results in a lot of loss of energy. As well, just the loop that you form isn't going to be super tight. So try and open your chest, really bring the whip back, and then bring the whip back down along the same path that you brought it up. Open your chest up so that your arm goes backwards instead of out at 90 degrees. So from this angle, the proper form looks like this, and the improper form would look like this. Try and videotape yourself to see which one you're doing and correct. Second thing that people often do wrong is they don't wait long enough. So they'll bring the whip up and then try and bring it back down right away, or just not long enough. You really want to wait so that you can see the whip in front of you. It passes right through your field of vision before you bring it down to get a really good crack. The third problem people often have is the whip will hit themselves and the whip will hit them. And that happens because the handle is pointed in towards them instead of out away from them. So if you watch, I'm going to bring the whip up. Because I have the whip handle pointing in front of me, now when I bring it down, the whip is going to hit me in the arm. If I have the whip handle pointing out slightly away from me, when I bring the whip down, it's going to pass my arm and get the crack. Some variations on the reverse cattleman's crack involve slow figure 8, which is combining the cattleman's crack and the reverse cattleman's crack. This is done by doing the cattleman's crack, continuing that swing into the reverse cattleman's crack, and then getting it there. And you can do this infinitely. So, cattleman, reverse, cattleman. Another variation on the reverse cattleman's crack is spinning around with the reverse cattleman's crack and doing it on both sides. You can do this both ways. You can also do the same throw that we did with the cattleman's crack, which looks like this, but with the reverse cattleman's crack. So I'm going to bring it up, pinch with my index finger and my thumb, and swing the whip. I'm going to let go, and this feels a little bit awkward. It's almost a chicken winging type of move where I'm popping my elbow up to get the whip to go underneath, and then I release, catch, well, release, hopefully catch, and then crack. So good luck loading the reverse cattleman's crack. Make sure once you get it to combine it with the cattleman's crack into the slow figure 8. And I hope to see you in the next video. Visit CanadaWhips.com for all your whip cracking information needs.